I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Dang it. I guess y'all didn't hear me. How you doing? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I'm Dr. A up in this Mickey Flicky. Let's get started. We're going to definitely talk the mommies here up in this Mickey Flicky sector. I don't know what it is that y'all want me to talk about, but I am here and I'm going to talk about what the title is, and that's going to be dealing with girl that y'all know what time it is, the Antichrist. The Antichrist, okay? 666, okay? So we're going to be speaking of 666 up in this Mickey Flicky. That's what it is that we're going to be talking about. And so we're going to get started. But before we get started, I got to throw some things out there that maybe you all don't know. Okay, one of the things that we're going to talk about, one of the things that I'm definitely going to say here up in this Mickey Flicky is that we're going to be dealing with this here. Now, yesterday, let me first get out. I apologize for not coming live yesterday. What happened was, like I said, my husband came home, you all know. And well, I just pay attention to my husband. I'm not live life. I'm not putting on YouTube ahead of my family. Just not gonna do it, right? So I'm sure y'all can understand that, because that's what we talk about here on the YouTube streets. We talk about nurturing these relationships. We talk about building, something great. And yes, I am a workaholic. Everybody knows that I'm not lazy, right? But if my husband tells me, "Hey, attention," guess what I'm gonna give. If I tell him, "Hey, attention," that's what I'm gonna get. Okay, so let's make no mistakes about that. Okay, and I make no qualms, and I don't apologize. I feel like the mafia, and I don't apologize for wanting to galvanize relationships in my family. Y'all know if my son come in here and be like, "Mama, I want to spend some time with you," you know what I'm do. You know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna say, "Hey, give me a few minutes. Let me wrap this show up. Let me prove a point, and then I get off of here and go spend some time with my son." I'm not like Olivia. I'm not like my Jazzy Life. I'm not like, and you're gonna hear. This is how me and him roll. So with that said, we kind of we jab at each other, we have fun, and that's the whole point. I'm with my best friend, so just to share a little something with you all. Yeah, I'm definitely with my best friend, um and Jasmine talk about soulmates and all that stuff, and Chris Pepper was her soulmate, because the deal is, now, was she Chris's soulmate? That's the question. Okay, the point is, with soulmates, you do learn lessons. Sometimes you're not meant to be with your soulmate forever. Sometimes you're just going to be with your soulmate for a time and a spell, and you learn what it is that you need to learn with them, and then you keep it pushing, and then it's over. And then you think back, and then you have to actually learn what it is within these relationships. So Of course, y'all don't want to hear me give y'all some if, some information on things to do. Y'all came here with for the mess, right? And that's okay. So anyway, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Make sure you take off your shoes, come inside the Crystal Palace, and make sure you stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations. I am here to give you them libations. It's so important. Because we over here we honor ancestors. Now, 3 ways to become a crystal. Just type and you will be considered into the parlor room. Secondly, you are going to need to just chill, hang back, and you go, hey, well, I don't want to type, but I want to listen. I like what Dr. A says. I vibe on her. Oh, she's a whole vibe. That's what y'all young folks say. She's a whole vibe. So yeah, my granddaughter taught me that actually, y'all. And she's what in the kindergarten, but that's neither here nor there. Just understand that that's what's but okay, never mind. So anyway, you hanging back, you chilling, you feel like I'm a whole vibe, and you just like share the video, okay? And what have you. We call that the boom boom room. Now the third way, not least, you know, last but not least, you're going to be after the show is over with, you will listen to the show, you're like, wow, I still vibe on what she says. You like, share, and subscribe to me. We call that the outhouse gang, gang, gang. Okay. Now, please make sure that if you have some cursy words, please misspell them, for crying out loud. Could you do that for me, please? Because I don't want to shut down my stuff because it's going to eventually block you. If you keep putting cursy words in here, cursy words, and don't try to misspell them or don't put something in front of them, but I know what you're saying. Um, YouTube is going to eventually block you. I'm just letting you know that now. This palace over here, we promote tough love. So make sure and I want to do a salute out to the non-toxic mothers. Okay, that is so important. And we're definitely fighting to restore motherhood. Okay, so I am available to help you in that. I've helped so many women who were. I helped a prostitute move from a prostitute. I'm serious, just being honest with y'all. The lady of the evening, right? I helped the lady of the evening from being a lady of the evening to turning around and being a married woman now. She is married and they have been married for, I think, 4 years or so. She still is one of my clients, and I still help her with life coaching and things like that. And I do couples life coaching with her and her husband. Okay. So, and they're very happy, but again, we help every so often. We have at least a session a year. She does get readings from me, but they do have sessions once a year because she has something happens to her once a year, so we have to deal with it. Okay. Anywho, so I'm prolific in helping people to get into the next level in their life, which is why I'm able to talk about women who have slowish behaviors, or who are former slowers, to get to a decent point in their life. Usually, I don't understand how Olivia went backwards, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. So she went from a married woman to a unmarried slower, but that's neither here nor there. We're not going to attack that. And of course, when you build with me, I don't do judgment if you're a client of mine. But seeing that we're here on the YouTube streets, this is what I get paid to do, to judge. Okay, so we're gonna all judge. Anyway, shouts out to the parlor room, the boom boom room, the outhouse gang, gang, gang. We are live up in this Mickey Flicky. Please share the video. It is free for you to like, and it's okay. Now, let's deal with the people that we have in here. Happy, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Taylor, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Zoe, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. KW, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. I am so excited that you all are here. Taylor, you did an excellent job on the video. Thank you so much. Olivia is obviously bothered by what you put out, and you didn't really get her. Like, she don't understand. You didn't really get her like you really could have. You spared her. But I know for a fact you are setting her up for more to come to show her mothering. Basically, what Taylor did, y'all, okay, we got to respect her. What Taylor basically did was Taylor highlighted her slower behavior. That's what she did. But next in coming, Taylor is going to start taking a punch at that motherhood, because that motherhood ain't motherhood. Now, is she as bad as Jasmine? We don't necessarily know, because we are not in her house 24 hours a day. However, we do see some behavior that prompts the reason why her children were taken. We're not going to act like we don't understand why her children were taken. And it was absolutely necessary for the children's success. Now, what has to happen is these children do need counseling. Now, I don't know if Gerard is considering that, or if they're already receiving counseling. That is something that Gerard is going to have to do. Now, we have to be honest with ourselves, because I can tell by every time the children do come over to her house, the children always are fighting for her attention. And Robin definitely has a lot of in common with Olivia. And not necessarily the good parts. And as beautiful as these children are, let's not make any mistakes about how beautiful and how gorgeous these children are. That's not the point. Children are not going to be based off when they're in school. The teachers don't say, well, hey, this is a beautiful child. No, look wise, the children or the teachers base them off of, wow, that's a well-behaved child, well, that child, and they write all this stuff down. I don't know if y'all know this, because my brother was a teacher, and a lot of other women in my family were teachers, and they base things off of not just academically. It's not just about academically, which is why when I was going in high school, now they don't, I mean, in school, they give citizenship awards, meaning, is your child a good citizen, and is your child a good productive citizen, right? All of that matters. That is a part of the permanent that goes into your permanent file. Now, you don't want to be a child. You don't want your child to always act out. You don't want that in there. You don't want a child that always have to get attention seeking energy. And you want to teach your child, yes, there's nothing wrong with a child standing out. There's nothing wrong with a child knowing the answer, but we still have to help our children to go to the next level in their life, so they can become productive adults. Okay, so you don't want to be the child that's most likely looked at to create criminal acts, or your child most likely to be a narc, or you know what I mean. These are labels. Okay, and so how you doing, Latoya? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, she has always been neglectful and still displays neglectful behavior with the new babies. Right. And so what we want to do is we want to have the children to be the best that they can be. And when we see something or we notice something in our children, we certainly want to help that, whether it's good or bad. Okay, so we look at a behavior that is very highlighting, like a child is very responsible. We want to highlight that. If we see something that is problematic, we want to address and work on that. Okay, and some things can be a part of their personality. So we have to, as parents, we have to figure out how to flip that and make that into a positive thing. Like, for example, let's say if your child's a snitch, right? I'm just being honest. Like, if your child always telling them right, you got to figure out a way that they don't get their butts whooped in school. You got to figure out a way to do something with that snitch behavior. You have to figure out how to flip that and make that into a positive point, because they may tell off on the wrong thing, right? So maybe you should teach your child how to I don't know, how to start um listing things down, or writing things down, or learning, or maybe putting them in a position where, hey, have you ever considered being a I don't know, with the internal or external department, where you basically getting gathering information, like, for example, maybe work for the FBI. I don't know, but I'm just giving an example of how we have to get certain things, how to help people to go to the next level. How you doing, JCG? JCG. Okay, so of course she doesn't have her GE devil. I mean GE devil. I said, of course she doesn't have her GED. It's all sarcasm, y'all. Y'all know I'm very sarcastic. Well, you probably don't know this, JCG, excuse me. You probably don't know this because you probably are new to her or you've been in the boom boom room a lot of times. But I'm very sarcastic. So let me enlighten everybody and let everybody know I'm a very sarcastic person and I say things in sarcastic meaning. So just because I say something, it doesn't always have, it's not always, and I know you probably already know this, but for those that don't know this, I'm telling you that I'm sarcastic, okay? And I can be a bit of a a hole. I'm a Taurus, That's how we get down. Anyway, do what Latoya says. Please hit the like button. Please make sure y'all subscribe to all of the mods that's are in here. Or if you're not a mod and you have a channel, let us know. And we will certainly subscribe to your channel because again, just like how I got to my 1K. I feel like everybody else should get to their 1K. It's not just me getting to my 1K. I mean, others getting to their 1K, but if they're obviously over that, then we could get them higher than what they are. Okay, so that's so important. Okay, so let's deal with what we're gonna deal with. So as yesterday, as my husband, I don't want to say he interrupted, but I'm gonna say he kind of came in right when we were talking, and there was just a lot going on yesterday, y'all. If y'all notice, grocery, everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss everything that we need to discuss. And did I say that? Well, let me give you JCG because you're new over here. Well, at least it's my first time seeing you over here in the chat. I want to also give you another welcome. Okay, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, JCG up in this Mickey Flicky. Okay, hey girl, hey. All right. Now, was that appropriate? How you doing? Now, y'all know I do really good announcements. Now, come on, don't play with me. You know what I mean? I salute y'all. Okay. All right. Let's continue. All right, where we at, y'all? I sang Nakia like I'm going to sing a spirit, Negro spiritual. No, I'm not doing that. Just kidding. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's go. Good Lord. You know what, y'all? Let me get my water. My water's right here. I got to get it out. I put it on the floor. Mm-hmm. I didn't drink coffee this morning. I got to have me some water. And I've been drinking water all night. All right, y'all. Let's continue to go up on this. All right. This is Olivia. This was from yesterday. And of course, I think this was yesterday. Was this from yesterday? Let's look. Let's look. Okay, hold on, y'all. Shoot, I can't look. Let me see. Let me make this exit full screen so we can see. Give me a second. Okay, so this was about the 12th. Okay, so this was yesterday. Actually, we should have probably went back on Thursday, but I don't feel like doing it. Well, maybe we will at some point. Okay, y'all. Let's continue to get into it. Let me make this full screen again. This is the one that we were kind of talking about yesterday, so let's continue. Here we go. Y'all just be Olivia, can I be honest with you? You always come on screen, or the YouTube streets, I should say. It's on my computer screen, right? But you always come on here looking like shiggity, right? Girl, I'm in my house coat, right, y'all? Y'all know I'm in my favorite house coat. Y'all know I like me some leopard, okay? Y'all know I like me some leopard prints. Y'all know how it gets down, okay? And yes, I'm in my nice, clean leopard prints, because y'all know I wash it every day. I literally I do wash it every day, okay? And I love it, and I'm gonna get more. I just haven't found the kind that this is. I don't want to buy the same exact kind, but nevertheless, I wash it every day, and it's still nice, still just as good as new. Okay, um, and I actually have on, some house clothes, and my face is washed. I did brush my teeth hours ago. Okay, I just don't have my hair is decent. Now, is it do I have all of my oils on here? No, I need to oil my hair again. Okay, today. Today is the day I'm gonna re-oil my hair and redo it again. Okay, but it still don't look bad. It still don't look bad. It's not matted up, it's not looking crazy, but I just need to refresh my hair because that's how I get down. But let me enlighten you that even on my worst days, and this is not a day, this is not something I would show my face on because I didn't, oil my scalp. I need to oil my scalp, and then too, I got my pajamas, my little house clothes on, and I'm not ready to show y'all my house clothes for what. You know what I mean? You can tell these are house clothes clearly, right? And even on my worst days, I don't look like Olivia. And Olivia just comes here and just don't give a dang on her. Jasmine, none of these heifers care about how they look. They don't take pride in themselves to come on here to looking like a crazy person, looking crazy. How you doing, Chula? Welcome to the Making Cookie Palace. Liv should try to get a job as a bus driver. She loves sitting in vehicles and talks. Okay. And of course, JCG states that Olivia can't even pass the damn fifth grade proficiency test. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Can y'all hear her? Is it just me? I can't hear this heifer. Is she talking? Why can't we hear her?
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. I was getting ready to say, I said, we can't even hear this heifer. Is something wrong with my stuff? No, it's nothing wrong. Okay. I have another sound machine coming today. We're gonna see if that will work a little bit better because I want to be able to. I like the things on here, but I like to change my voice, y'all. Y'all know I always wanted to change my voice. YouTube pimping and people like YouTube pimping. There's a lot of people within this sector that have their voice changed, and I love it. And again, I love it. You hear me? Love it. Okay. Now let's continue.
Oh my gosh. She said, timeout, timeout. You said she came in and stepped on your toes. Bitch, I didn't say nothing about nobody coming in and stepping on my toes.
And of course, when Olivia said earlier, I can't recall what video this was, where she basically, I can't remember if it was yesterday, today. I did take the liberty to look at some of this because I wanted to be able to talk about it in case we weren't going to watch it. And I wanted to make sure that we were able to talk about it. But she basically said she was back. Yeah. Liv, are you back? Are you off of your meds now? I just really want to know, allegedly, are you off of your meds? And we had this conversation yesterday that sometimes I feel like when I'm reacting on Olivia, I feel like I'm picking on the mentally weak people that know that they or that know they need a white jacket, right? And everybody pretty much knows that knows Olivia knows that Olivia got something wrong with her, right? Even Olivia's mom. And of course, as a mom, you're not gonna go on here and say, yeah, my daughter has, some mental issues, yada 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 yada. No woman is going to do that. Nobody should, unless it becomes to be a problem. Long as if it's not manageable, then of course you're not going to, make that statement. Because I know if my daughter had like a issue, I only have one daughter, y'all. Everybody else is a boy. Rest of my children, I have 3 sons and a daughter. So God, I really want another daughter though, because I want feminine energy. Do y'all understand? It's so much testosterone. Oh my God. I definitely need a daughter. Y'all hear me? I need a second daughter. My daughter's like, you don't need no more. Yes, I do, child. Yes, I do. I promise. She said, why don't you just get another boy? No, I want another girl. Anywho, so it's just, of course I wouldn't announce it. Of course I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, my daughter has it, unless it becomes an issue where she's doing the most and I might have to announce it. But Stella is that's the only thing that I can say, that Stella's doing the right thing. I mean, I don't think she should announce what her daughter is doing. Just like Just Jazzy announces every 5 seconds. If her daughter go to the bathroom and pee, she's like, oh, my daughter is doing this. And I'm like, man, and then she calls her daughter the cursey words and words that you would talk to someone on the streets, but that's neither here nor there. We'll save that for the video that's going to be coming after this. Okay. So let's deal with it. Okay. Now, Jazz said, how do you have the energy to wash clothes daily? Can you teach her? Girl, it is really simple. All she has to do is wash the clothes. It's not really hard. Now, one of the things that we're going to do as a family, we're going to clean up this whole entire house today. That's something that we're going to do, and I'm really excited about that. Because I like to clean up as a family. We're gonna throw some music on. I'm gonna throw some Al Green on here today. I am going to do 4 to 5 videos today. That is my commitment to you all today to make up from yesterday. Okay. But in between such time, we're going to clean up as a family. And it's not even nasty in here. It just needs a deep cleaning. It just needs to be deep cleaning. I need the dust, you know what I mean? I need to wipe down some mirrors and clean the bathroom, clean the bathroom really good, you know what I mean? And that kind of thing. And I like cleaning up. I love cleaning up, but the only thing I don't like about cleaning up is when people mess up. You know what I mean? I'd be like, don't move. I just cleaned up. But if we all clean up, people will take pride in my cleanup because they move when I clean up and it just be annoying. But if we all clean up, then it's not as annoying. So Jasmine has to pick a time where she all gets up and clean up. That's what I'm trying to say. Jasmine need to pick a time where everybody cleans up. All of her children, even Legendary, make him pick up his stuff. I mean, he can pick up his toys and stuff like that. I mean, he could be on a clean up, as she said. Okay. Did I speak to you, Happy? Happy, welcome to the Make It Click House. I think I did, but I'm still gonna do it again. Okay. She believes the only time she needs to look decent is when she paints her face. Exactly, which is a disservice to her. I feel you. Yes, which is a very much disservice. You don't always have to wear makeup to look decent. And I'm not saying, I mean, her hair is matted, it looks crazy. Like, why even come on screen looking like that? That looks weird. Like her cheeks are real flushy. She looks like shiggity. You know what I mean? And it's like, girl, why come on here with this shirt on? What are you working for the Sweat Hogs or something, girl? Was you on the Sweat Hog show in the 70s, child? Or was that the late 80s? Was that the early 80s? But I remember watching it, okay? I'm 50, y'all. So I remember watching it, and she just looks like shiggity. And I don't understand, like, what is her motive for even thinking about looking like that? But that's neither here nor there. Let's continue.
What are you talking about? Y'all just be
And again, here she goes insulting her followers. She loves to insult her followers. That is something that she gets off on doing. See, the thing is, she are the same person. She's the same person that come on here and say, well, you guys just come on here. When you do the reactions, you just come on here to make yourself feel better. Well, I don't need to make myself better in insulting you. I already feel good about myself. You know what I mean? My crystals already feel good about themselves. We just come here to laugh at y'all. We come here to expose for new mothers or for mothers who have been mothers for quite some time but may not know the way. We come here to expose what you do to let people know that this is not okay. And we laugh on top of it because that's what we do. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying to watch all this horrendous stuff that you, Jasmine, and the rest of you mommies do on here that or on the YouTube streets that highlight this. And because you have so many followers, people think that this is okay. They don't understand that in society, this is very dysfunctional. This is very much not the way. And see, we've gotten away from the whole thing. Oh, you're doing slut shaming. You shouldn't slur shame and yada, yada, yada. The slut Amber, which this has been before Amber Rose had even thought about doing the slow walk. You see, she's not doing it now, right? See, once she got with a guy and he started doing slurish behavior. Well, the second guy, really, I mean, the first husband definitely was doing slurish behavior, right? Because allegedly he was sleeping with porn, stars. You know what I'm talking about? P beginning with the P, ending with the O stars, right? And so she thought that was cute to do this whole slower walk. And so once she did the slower walk, then she goes, okay. And then when she get with someone who's still doing slowish behavior, and not only that, but he left her for a 90-year-old woman. You know what I mean? I'm exaggerating. Of course, Cher is not 90 years old, but you understand she's an older woman. And I'm not gonna put the older woman down because obviously not just money, she has something to keep him to want to come to her. So let's be clear about that, right? So slowish behavior was no longer popular. So she was no longer doing the slowish walk. Am I right? And so of course, see, slowish behavior is cool until it no longer suits you, right? See, you'll say, "Oh, don't shame me. I don't want to be shamed for being fat." It's fat shaming, it's slowish shaming, it's this shaming, it's that shaming. You know what I mean? But then when it happens to you, or when someone does exactly what you're saying that people shouldn't shame you for, then all of a sudden it's a problem. See, it was okay for people to sleep with married people, right, Olivia, until it happened to you. Once you allegedly got cheated on, and once you got left and dumped at the altar, well, you dumped yourself because you're the one that went on that vacation. See, it was okay for you to do that. But then when Gerard said, "Hey, I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm done. I'm not happy." And when he left you to be with this other woman, then it was a problem, right? For the exact behavior that you did, right? So it became to be a problem. Okay. So you can't pick and choose when certain dysfunctional behaviors are okay. It's okay when you do it. See, it only suits you. When it suits you, it's fine. Am I right, y'all? Am I right? Am I right, crystals? Okay. Let's continue. Now, Jazz gets sponsored lounge clothes. Exactly. And so once I started getting sponsored by these folks, they gonna send me some cute clothes. Now I'm not saying it have to be like, well, going out attire, because I can go and get that somewhere else. I can go and get that and just pay that. You know what I mean? But I'm saying they're gonna have me some, at least some business like cute clothes, at least something cute that I can wear out, for crying out loud, like out to the club, not necessarily always out to the club, but I can wear it out looking cute, not just stuff that I wear around the house. KW, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace again. I'm going to get you again, okay? All right. Yeah, gossip. Yeah. So she stayed coming on here looking sweaty, right? She's the biggest hypocrite. Yes, she is. So it's okay when she does it, right? When someone else does the same thing she does, it's a problem. No, Olivia. See, it was okay when you cheated on Gerard, as Taylor pointed out. As it was okay when you cheated on Gerard and when you wasn't happy and you tried to find your happiness somewhere else, right? It was okay when that happened to you, right? When you was doing it, Sherrod, but then when he did it to you, it wasn't okay. And oh, stepmoms are horrible, but yet you got a stepfather, so it's okay for you to have a stepfather. Remember, you always blow up at my stepfather. I talked to my stepfather today, and yada yada yada, and it's okay in that fashion, right? And it's okay for you to have multiple children, father, but it wasn't okay for Chrissy, right? Okay, listen, we gotta keep it across. We gotta keep it a bean, as they say in the streets. We gotta keep it a bean. You know what I mean? We gotta keep it trail, as I say, as Dr. A says. She says we gotta keep it trail. We gotta keep it trail, y'all. We gotta keep it trail, right? So some things, and shoot, I did a lot of stuff. I told y'all I've been a cheater, okay, and I've been a non-cheater. You know what I mean, in my past, right? Well, I'm a non-cheater now. See, we at some point in time we have to grow up, and I had to grow up, and I had to be able to communicate, right? And not just through actions. So I have to communicate, well, hey, I'm not happy with this particular situation, or this doesn't make me happy. Let's figure out how to make me happy. So I had to make myself happy. I couldn't rely on these different entities to make me happy. And that's what you can't do as a sole person. You have to make you happy. That's the only thing that red table was right about. I'm sorry. A lot of that stuff Jada Pinkett had said was out of her damn mind, but that's a whole nother conversation. I was so glad when they canceled that red table, because that was bad for our culture. That was just bad. It was just bad because she exposed everybody, but she didn't expose her damn self. Jada Pinkett, we know, had a coca leak. Okay, let's not go there. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Now that it's okay for a single mother with kids running with no daddy. Exactly. So, right. So, yeah. So she talked about how Chrissy children needed a father and this and that. But now it's not okay. She don't need a father. She has a support system. She says her mom, my mom is my support system. You know what I mean? And I have a stepfather who's not in the picture, who's not there. He's not interacting with the children. He's not playing with them. He's not going, hey, I'm grandpa. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she'd be like, hey, I'm step grandfather, right? But he'll be like, hey, I'm grandpa, and I'm act up in your life, and I'm doing this. You don't see none of that. You just see her mom going, no, you can't do this. Yes, you can. You can do this. You can't do that. Whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so now all of a sudden, hold on one second. So now it's okay. So you know what I mean? You got to pick and choose what you want. Okay, hold on. Yes. Hey, so
Okay, cool. I guess you want so badly for me to make it about me and another bitch. Okay, cool. And I say bitch because I say bitch. She called her a bitch, y'all. I just say bitch. Y'all want to make shit about me so fucking bad. I was answering something in the chat, but okay, cool. So if I did make it about me and somebody was stepping on my toes, what? You can't step on toes that ain't out. What you talking about? Are you trying to go against what I just said? I don't understand. I never heard that before. You can't step on toes that ain't. What are you even trying to say? You can't step on toes that ain't out. I don't get it. Girl, you better explain. You better explain fast. The time is ticking. Jigsaw up in this shit. Girl, what? I'm telling Stella you on here swearing and ranting. Girl, suck a dick. Tell Stella I said that. Your toes are always on you. I'm confused. Girl, are you trying to look, it was a metaphor. Okay, baby. Are you trying to hit me back with another metaphor? What are you trying to say? I'm wearing sneakers, bitch. I'm not wearing sandals. Never mind, girl. That went right over your head. Just leave it alone. She can't even explain herself. Where'd she go? She left the chat. Girl, don't be coming in here trying to say dumb shit, okay? And then leave the chat. You better explain yourself. And if you can't explain yourself, please don't come in here and say some dumb shit. God damn. Sometimes I feel like they were basically trying to say you weren't being a mother, so there's no toes to step on. How was I not being a mother? What the fuck is being a mother to y'all? What was I supposed to be doing that I wasn't doing? Number one. And number two, if the bitch was listening, I said, I don't give a fuck if a bitch is a crackhead, out they life.
okay, girl, what the hell are you talking about? Girl, you out your dang on my. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my grandchildren calling me. They was snitching on each other. Oh my goodness. Now it is okay. She's a single mother with kids running with no daddy, right? They're saying that you have no toes, no to step on, meaning Nisha is a better woman than you. Exactly. She never understands anything. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't understand. She made her life a soap opera. Exactly. I'm sure that she is in special ed. Girl, she's in special something. She's a special something. Y'all know what she is. Y'all know this is her. Okay, so bottom line is Olivia, like you cannot talk. Like you ruined your marriage. Let's say you added to the demise of your marriage. You added to the demise of a lot of things that went in your life. You're the playwright. You're the playwright in your life. You wrote the play, you starred in your play, you or the production assistant, you're the one that gave the lines, you're the one that filmed, taped, and all of that. You edited your play, you're the editor of your play, you did all of that. Okay, so you can't blame anybody but yourself for the demise of the way that your life looks like now. You can say that you love your life. We don't believe you. Okay. So let's be clear about that. Let's be clear that you're not handling your business. Let's be clear about you're not doing what it is that you're not supposed, that you're not doing what you are doing. You're not living out your true purpose. See, this is why a lot of us keep struggling and we go through the things that we go through because we don't live out our true purpose. Olivia, you're not living out your true purpose. Okay. You're supposed to have went to beauty school. You're supposed to have been finished that, whether you was gonna have multiple baby daddies or have a gang of children, a football, basketball team, or whatever, whether you was replacing the three that you lost, it doesn't matter. How many children or how many baby daddies that you want to choose to have. The issue is that you talk about other people. You talk and clown people for the same things that you're doing yourself. That is the issue, which leads me to believe that you were always jealous of Chrissy. This is how I see it, but that's a whole nother conversation, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. Now, Olivia, it just leads me to believe that you're not living out your purposes, which is why you keep going through all of this drama and all this mayhem. You have not done what you're supposed to be doing. One of the reasons why you were put on this earth, you're not living in your truth. You're not living in your truth. You have to make up lies. First, you was with a Jamaican monstrosity of a man. He was this monster of a man. He was a police officer, Jamaican cop. Then he went from a Jamaican cop to a mixed Italian, half Italian, mixed something kind of man that basically went away to the army. Then he went from, I don't know, girl. The Live always coming up with a new storyline about what this man is doing. I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce. Okay, I don't know about y'all. I can't keep up. Okay, I can't, and I'm not gonna even try to keep up with her little life. Okay, today she's gone, tomorrow she's no more, right? Because at the end of the day, y'all, Liv has destroyed her channel. Only reason why she got a revive on her channel is by showing Asia. Let's be clear about that. We did not want to hear America Wake Up or Wake Up America or whatever it was that her show was going to be titled. We did not want to hear her commentary. We don't care about what she thinks about society because guess what? She's a slower and doesn't want anything better for herself. The very people that she talked about, that's what she was. And probably worse, because at least people have to live in their truth. So if you're a slower, just stand up and say, hey, that's what you are. Okay. Just be honest. I'm not going to say that because I don't want nobody to get no sound bites and then try to make it seem like I said it about myself because I did not. Okay. So people just have to be honest about what they are. It's not always about a person's past. The issue with a lot of times with people's past is the fact that you keep reliving it. You have not learned from it. Okay. And that's when karma cuts in, because I think a lot of times these whores slurs, wars on the YouTube streets, always, they don't want to be honest. And I'm not saying you should like break down everything that has happened in your past. No, ma'am. That is not, I'm not going to relive my past. I'm not going to relive. I don't, even if I hurt somebody, I've atoned, I've apologized. I'm not going to keep apologizing for something I've done. Okay. I'm just going to be, and nobody else should either. Let's be clear about that. Nobody else should keep apologizing. Okay, for something they do. The action speaks louder than words. Okay. The issue is this, is that when you have done things in your past or that you're not proud of, don't keep and if you don't want it rehashed, don't keep living it, right? She keeps getting upset that that people keep bringing up Gerard. The reason why people keep bringing up Gerard is because you keep bringing up Gerard. The reason why you keep bringing up other things like, I don't know, Nisha, is because you keep bringing her up. And I'm not gonna say, oh well, Nisha is a better mom, but she is. So far that we see, right? She's definitely a great support system, for Gerard and those children. Okay. And it's no secret that ever since that they have started to live Gerard, that they are doing way better. But I would recommend that Gerard get some type of counseling, because one of the things is that they keep coming back over with their mom, and that's perfectly fine. That's their mom. They're supposed to see their mom, but they'll get in those children counseling so they can understand some things, because there's still a lot of pain there, and Olivia does not help that pain there. Okay, that is within their hearts. Okay, so with that said, and so certain things that she keeps reliving her past, she keeps revisiting her past, she keeps pulling her past out, she keeps talking about what she deemed her sociopathic I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go there. Let me not spiritually. Let me diagnose her spiritually. That's what I can do. I cannot diagnose her mentally. I cannot do that because I'm not a medical doctor, but I am a spiritual doctor. Okay, so I can spiritually diagnose her. I can spiritually diagnose her. So we're gonna call her a social path spiritually. Okay, she's a mental a booster of people's mental and psychological energy, spiritual energy, her the karmic path of spiritual energy. Yes, she does act like a teenager. So let's be clear about that. So again, the way that she moves, right, and then the fact that she's just done a lot of stuff that has been hypocritical. She moves, she embodies a hypocrite. She walks around as a liar, you know what I mean? And we see that, and that's one of the things that I always see when you talk about. And what's bad for me, I can only speak on this platform, I can't speak on no other platform. For me, when I look at her, I see her and Jasmine as one of the same. They're both liars, right? Because we've caught them in several different lies, right? Um, they're both manipulative. We've seen how they manipulate their audience to give them money, how they manipulate their audience into feeling sorry for them, how they manipulate people to go and attack people. Now, when I told people, I said, y'all tell you, they come over here, y'all shut them down. You know, I'm just playing, right? I mean, but yeah, definitely you have a wrench. If you are a mod in my chat, if you have a wrench and if someone is getting too much, and y'all know how to handle them. That's what the whole point of me giving you a wrench, right? But I'm not gonna tell you to go and abuse people. Okay, we don't want to do that over here. People can have opposing opinions, but they just have to do it respectfully over here. Yes, they are both nasty and delusional. Yes, and delusional. And the way that they treat their people, the way that they treat their parents, you know, they have a lot in common. So it's hard for me. And even though I look at Olivia a little bit differently than Jasmine, okay, I just think Jasmine is dumb. Does that make sense? Like academically, but I don't. I think Jasmine is way smarter than what people portray her to be. But I think she's academically dumb, right? I think Olivia's academic. Dang, they the same people. They're the same people. It's just certain differences. Olivia has way more sense not to show if she is abused her children. She does not put it online. Jasmine has, and Jasmine has gotten paid and for putting her children online. She's done a lot of exploitive energy to go viral. I'm clear on when I see that she's very an exploiter, right? We pretty much see that and when she does certain things, and she does certain things to be funny. But yes, Jasmine is definitely nasty, household wise. Olivia, I can't say Olivia household is nasty. What I can tell you is that her mom cleans up. At least she has a roommate and her mom stays with her, even though she's a couch dweller, you know. Her mom at least will clean up. She does her role as Mimi, the maid in that house. So at least she will clean up after her daughter. And Olivia probably the type of person who would throw something on the floor. Her mother comes behind her and picks it up after her, because for whatever reason, Olivia's mom is trying to make up for a lot of guilt from not really being a solid mother to her. Because as admitted here on the YouTube streets, this said out of Olivia's mouth that she wasn't really there for her, and her grandmother practically raised her. And so there's a lot of guilt there, and you can just kind of tell the way that she moves that there's a lot of guilt there. And for me, even looking at the way that, how you doing, Ski Lee? Welcome to the Mickey Flipper Palace. And Liv is mean. I think Jasmine is mean too, though, y'all. I think Jasmine is nice in a sense of, Jasmine is opportunistic nice, meaning if, as long as you're giving her money and as long as you're paying to her energy, and giving her money and okaying and making excuses for her and making her feel good about herself, then Jasmine is in love with you. But the moment that you're not giving her money, you're not okaying her behavior, if you start giving her tough love, then she doesn't like you anymore. So it's almost like a spiritual narc, okay? All right. I believe Jazz has more book smarts than Olivia is more clever. Oh, wow. That's a good point. As does Jazz does have a degree, but Jasmine has already, KW, and you can recall this, that those are great points. Thank you so much. Now, if we can recall, Jasmine basically already told us here on the YouTube streets that she has somebody to do a lot of her homework. She paid people, what have you, to do her homework. So did she really earn that degree in this whole entirety? So that's where the question lies out, because she said so herself. She said, well, hey, I didn't do all of my homework. I had somebody else do my homework. Okay, so let's be clear about that. So I kind of eyebrow a little bit. I'm like, well, did you do your homework or did somebody else? I mean, this is just out her own mouth. This is something that I've heard, so I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm tripping when clearly I heard her say it. She said that, y'all. I heard her say it with my own ears. Some things, because I haven't been watching Jasmine as long as some of you all have. I'm not going to say I'm fairly new to Jasmine, but I'm a lot of you all have been around way longer than I have. Let's be clear about that. Okay, KW. One has a passed the exams by herself. Interesting point. Liv is just as nasty as Jazz. There is a reason why she would not open the door for her home inspection during that divorce. Exactly. I do agree with that. She has put effort, plus to put the effort. Olivia has not put any effort into anything. Okay, that's great points, KW. Let's continue.
In jail, in prison, a mother is a fucking mother. If a kid is born to a woman, that is their mother. Correct.
Okay, let's define this. Let's be clear about that. Okay, Olivia, I'm diverse in this language. Okay. Olivia, no, ma'am. A mother does not, just because you give birth to a child does not make you a mother. What that makes you is a biological mother. That does not make you a mother. Like, I have a biological mother, meaning my biological mother, gave birth to me. She pushed me out of her body and gave me life. Let's be clear about that. I have a biological father who put his sperm in my mother's egg, which produced me. Congratulations. Thank you so much, the two of you. However, I have two parents who raised me. And let me tell you something. My biological mom thanks my parents. Why? Because they raised me, because they adopted me. So let's be clear about that. So just because you make a child, you push out a child, does not make you the mother. It does not automatically give you rights, Olivia. Let's be clear about that. Okay, I want you to understand that just because you gave birth to those children does not, yes, you have legal rights, but some of your rights were taken from you. Let's be clear about that. So you're not stating that. You can keep throwing up the mother card all you want to, but at the same time you have to a mother doesn't have to do all that. A mother just knows she's a mother. I don't have to keep throwing up my legal rights as my children's mom. I am their mother. I am not only their biological, well, three of them, I'm their biological mother. But that's just like, This is a really sensitive topic for me. Um, Not in the sense of me being adopted. No, it's a sensitive topic for me because I am a mother who is raising a child who is not biologically mine. But those folks cannot come in here and tell me how to raise my child, because just because you gave birth to them, they do have to bow down. I'm gonna be honest, they gotta bow down, because just because congratulations, thank you for giving life to him, but that does not make you their mother. You're not his mother. You are his biological mother. You have no rights. My name is on his birth certificate, and my husband's name is on his birth certificate. You don't have the right to tell my son what to do. Period and point blank. Now, Olivia, in your particular case, you are the children's biological mother. Do you have rights in the ways the children move on levels? Yes, you do. Yes, you do have certain rights, but certain rights you don't have. Okay. Is Antonisha these children biological mom? No, she's not even their stepmom yet. Let's be honest. Now, once she becomes a stepmother, then will she have legal rights? Well, she can't do anything without Gerard's approval. Let's be clear about that. But you still have to give hats off to this woman for ensuring that your children hair is combed, because you're not able to comb their hair. Even when they're your house, you don't comb their hair. They are better taken care of on appearance based upon what we see them when they're with their father and when they're with Antonisha, because I can't call her the stepmother because they're not married yet. Okay. So just because you have legal rights to your children does not make you their mother. That makes you a biological mother on paper, and that also makes you to have certain rights. However, Olivia, make no mistakes that when they are with you, they're not in the best of caring, not even on the terms of eating, right? We seen what you cook them, not even on the terms of respect. They don't respect you, Olivia. Not even on the terms of the way that they're dressed, right? Because if as a biological mom, you should put way more effort in than the person that they're living with. Let's be clear about that. So you can throw around, I'm the mother, I'm the mother, I'm the mother, I'm the mother, but you have to move like a mother. A mother doesn't have to keep saying that I'm the mother. I don't have to keep calling my son. I don't have to keep saying I'm his mother. I don't have to call his biological family and say, hey, I'm his damn mother, because they already know I'm his damn mother, and there's nothing they can say, do, or try to do, because it's a wrap. You understand me, bitch? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm getting upset here. Darla, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, I'm just making a point that I'm really passionate about that. And let me tell you something. You can't sit up here and get mad at somebody, because you can't have an issue with somebody because they are handling your business. Even if whether your children stay with you or not, Olivia, they are in a better place. Make no mistakes about it. So you, as the mother, it would behoove you to shut the F up and just handle your business and do what you need to do as a mother. You don't move like a mother. A mother don't have to go through all of that. When my son first came here, I wasn't care. I didn't give a damn about where he came from. Okay? I didn't say, I moved like a mother. You know what I did? The first thing that I knew that I had to do was get this little boy in pre-K. I had to get him in preschool. I had to make sure, and I had to teach him his damn ABCs, because them damn people didn't teach him that. Okay, Olivia, just to share something from you. They didn't teach him shit. Okay? I'm sorry. Excuse me. But what I did was, we made sure, not just me, I apologize. We, as a family, made sure he learned his ABCs. We made sure, because we care about academics over here, we made sure that we can help him with his behavior. Not that he was a bad kid, because he wasn't, because we wouldn't have signed up for it if he was so bad. But you understand what I'm saying. We had to do a lot of things that wasn't being done on that end, and that's what Antonisha did. See, a mother don't have to keep saying she a damn mother. They just move like one. And one thing about that team, okay, one thing about the team before we adopted him, they called it the FCM team. One thing they said is that we handled the business. We didn't care. We was our children's biggest advocate. We knew all of the teachers. We let the teachers know. We let all the teachers know. That's why I got the teachers on speed. I got everybody numbers, email addresses, and stuff like that. We made sure that this child was being supported in school. We didn't wait for the team to tell us what to do. We already knew what to damn do. Okay, Olivia? So as a biological mother, or a mother, as you put it, you get out there and you figure out what your children need. Okay? Number one, you start off by paying the damn child support that you owe. Number two, you make sure that the children are doing well in school. Number three, you make sure the children have the appropriate clothing. So you can mother from where you are. They don't have to be in your home to be a mother, okay, as you put it. Step your shit up. Step your motherhood up, because it's lacking that another woman had to come in and handle your business that you're supposed to handle. Make no mistakes about that, Olivia. We're not going to play this game, okay? You're not stepping up. And see, that's what the issue lies. You can try to say that they doing this, so a bitch will get up off your ass and make it happen instead of laying around looking like a damn fool. Looking like a bum, looking like you homeless, looking like you don't have nothing to do with yourself, instead of going through a manic behavior. Get your ass up and handle your business. That's what a real mother would do. Okay? You are these children's mother, so act like it. All right? Now, what y'all got to say in here? I'm sorry. They both scheming their way. Yes, no matter what she says, she's a piss poor mother. Gerard is the kid's father, and that is where they live. Gerard and Antonisha would break up tomorrow, and it would still not change nothing. Okay? I spoke to you, daughter. Thank you so much. Okay? All right. When she continually make a declaration, I'm smart, I'm a good person, I'm smart, I side eye them. Who are you trying to convince yourself or others? Herself? Because we already see it. Giving birth doesn't automatically make you a good mother. Giving birth doesn't automatically make you a mother. It makes you a biological mother, and that's the role that you have. And that don't have to be all of that, child. A biological mother is a person that raised their children. Okay? A mother is someone who raised their children. And I'm not gonna keep talking about the fact that they live with Gerard. Okay, that doesn't discount the impact that you have on their life as well. You can step your game up. Okay, why don't you talk about that? Why don't we talk about the things that you could do for them? Now, I mean, that's good that they got their own room living with you. That's great. However, you have to stop letting them look homeless. They look homeless when they with you, Olivia. It looks like they're homeless. I'm sorry, it does, Olivia. They look homeless when they're with you. Okay, we don't see signs of them actually doing something, that makes sense. It does not, Olivia. So what we're not gonna do is try to fake the funk. Okay, we see where we stand with you, Olivia. Let's be clear. We see how the children stand, because you're not stepping your game up as far as being a mother. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that, y'all. That's my doorbell. Okay. Now, Trisha Thomas, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. If I didn't speak to you, moving, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Dr. A, you are reading Live It Down to the Ground this Saturday morning. Drop those crystals. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So that's what makes you a mother. I don't care about Antonicia's role. I don't care. She don't have to do none of this. She can walk away. Then what, Olivia? Like someone stated here. What are you going to do? It doesn't matter what this woman does. What are you going to do as a mother? See, one of the things I wouldn't overstep my bounds, but when the child lives with you, it makes you don't have a choice. You do have to play the mother. You have to be the mother in the household. When a child doesn't live there, then you get, hey, you just there to make sure they don't mess each other up. You know what I mean? As a person within that household, as the feminine energy. Okay, let's be clear about that, Olivia. But however, because you're not stepping your game up, somebody else has to. Okay. And that's what it all boils down to. All right. Her stepfather had more of an impact on her life than her actual father. Her words. Yet the kids can't love or like Antonia, see her as a mother figure, or she saw her stepfather. She makes no sense. No, she doesn't, because it's all about her. The narrative always have to suit her. The narrative always has to be something intertwined with what she feels or what she thinks, because it's her story. It's not about anybody else but her. It's not even about her children at this point. It's about her. And it's about what she sees and what she feels or what it should be. It's not what it is. But just because she thinks it, you know, it's not true, right? Just because somebody thinks it's purple outside does not make it purple. Okay. I hate when she talks about the mother thing. Exactly. It's annoying. There is no good mother bragging about being a good mother. Good mothers are just simply raising and loving their kids, period. It is not a conversation. When you are a mother, you are a mother. It is not, it doesn't matter whether it's biological or not. A mother is a mother is a mother. And that's period, point blank. And there has to be some line of respect. She should respect this woman. I don't care. Yes, she okay. Hurt, pain. She has every right to be hurt. She does, y'all. She has every right to be hurt. Gerard has every right to be hurt as well. But damn it, get over it. It's time to get over it for your children's sake, and for your, and not only for your children's sake, for your sake. She can't heal. She can't get past anything until she heals. She's not healed yet. She can lie. She can come up here on these streets and keep saying, "Oh, I'm healed. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy." She's not happy, y'all. She's not happy. She is not healed. She has not dealt with this stuff. She has post-traumatic disorder spiritually. I thought that spiritual there, that's what helps me, right? She has lost her children. And it's traumatic, regardless of whether she calls it or not. And she did cause it, y'all. Let make no qualms about it. But it's still heartbreaking. I'm sure it's heartbreaking each and every time she has to take her children back over to where Gerard is, or meet him at the location, court order location that they have provided. It still is probably very heartbreaking for her to keep doing that. Okay. But Olivia has to understand her time. When they are there, no videos. Focus on them. 5-minute videos, cool. No lives. You know, show your children happy or whatever. 5 minutes at the most, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. When they are there, that's it. Do a video a day, 15 minutes. That's it. Spend the necessary time with your children when they are there. Go to their games. Go and support them, because these are things that they want to do. Support them, not put them down for it. Love on your children. That's what a real mother does. Okay? Let's continue. Woo! How you doing, Pure? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace up in here, okay? That's what a real mother does, okay? Their priorities: 1, eating, social media; 2, peen, eggplant, aka eggplant; 4, hating Gerard; 5, kids. Right. So, Olivia, stop focusing on Gerard. Stop focus on Antonisha. You're bringing this up. You are bringing this up. Nobody would talk about anything unless you brought it up and you did some healing. You have not healed past Gerard. You still feel a ways about Gerard. And I'm not saying you in love with him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is that you hate Gerard more than you love your children. I'm clear about that. Boom. Okay? You hate Gerard more than you love your children. I'm clear about that. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't even bring up Gerard every so often, maybe. But you bring him up every single channel. Every single time that you go live, you talk about Gerard. There's never a time you don't talk about Antonisha. There's never a time when you talk about Gerard. There's never a time when you talk about something involving Gerard. And frankly, my dear, we are tired of it. We do not want to hear about Gerard. Period. Point the blank. I don't even want to talk about Gerard anymore. Okay? Now, let's continue. Chulu, they said facts, girl. They agreeing with you. They agreeing with you. They agreeing with you, KW. Okay? All right? The mothering speaks for itself. Right. That's why she keep having those babies, these babies, because she's trying to fill a void. Okay? Exactly. Let's continue. She has not healed, as I just stated. Yes, I'm in agreement with that. Okay? Facts. Everybody's agreeing. Good morning. We spoke. Okay? Now, let's continue. Exactly. Because she can't change who she is choosing to be with or who to be. Olivia does not know who she is yet. Jasmine does not know who she is yet, which is why she only says my aspirations are YouTube. She has no aspirations outside of YouTube. Olivia at least wants to do something. Now, whether or not it's truthful or not, no. Because she can't mentally stick to anything because she is not healed. Do you understand that if you have not healed yourself, it is hard for you to do any other, just to do mundane things, just to do little things involving your career or big things because you have not healed yet. Olivia is still in the junior high. The grade, mentally, she is still in the grade that she never finished. Okay? Exactly, because she can't change who she chooses to be with, but she should be grateful that he's someone that actually loves her children. Because it could be way worse, y'all. It could be a woman that's sending them children over there dirty. She could be mentally, spiritually, and physically, doing things to the children that are not good, right? Okay, so let's be clear about that. If she wants to show that she is a mother, show herself taking the children places, doing something productive instead of constantly whining and complaining. And then when she does take them places, she's on video. She has no reaction or no interaction with the children. She's too focused on the camera. She's too focused on showing you all, oh, I'm a mother. Oh, I'm a mother. She doesn't have special time. Do you understand when the children become, because they're not living with her, does she understand that when they become teenagers, they're not going to want to be bothered with her? You know what I mean? So we have to spend as much precious time with our children as we possibly can until they get out the house. Once they get out the house, they're not going to be calling you and chilling with you. Let's be honest. Unless they want to. They do what they want to do. How you doing for a change for 100? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. She just want him to hurt like she is, and he's not. So she has to get over that, and that's a good point. Yes. Okay. But he's not going to hurt because he decided to do the work on himself because he knew he needed counseling. because he knew that he wanted to not repeat the same things that he did with her. He knew, he said, well, I don't want to be a cheater anymore. He said to himself, he wanted to be a better father. He wanted to be a better role model. He wanted to be a better person. So he went and started to do the work. And he knew that he wanted to travel. So he said he gonna save his money. He wanted to get a better job. He wanted to upgrade. Olivia, you have to upgrade. I don't care. She could have 20 more children. Listen, that's her business. But what I'm saying is, at least upgrade your lifestyle. Upgrade not just your lifestyle, but upgrade who you are as a person. You have yet to do that. You are getting worse and worse. You're going backwards. You're going backwards. To every little step that you make, Olivia, you go backwards. You'll make a giant step, like you'll get a place to stay. You'll get somewhere stable. You'll get the children upgraded space. You'll do that. But then you always figure out a way to go 10 steps backwards. Moving in the U-Haul, right back again, driving back again, or you'll end up getting pregnant by a random, and then you come on here and lying about it. You always make a step forward and then you make 100 steps backwards. Why is that, child? Because you have not healed. Someone asked if she's going to go to Christian Games, and she said, of course, just a jersey on the name because I'm the mother. She's not going to support him. She's going to prove a point. Shaking my head. Exactly. Because that's all it is for. And she's going to put it on video. She's going to put it on video, y'all. This is not about her. And, you know, I do tape a lot of stuff that my son do, but I don't always show it. You know what I mean? And it's okay sometimes to show a little bit of it to say you're proud, but damn, I'm still enjoying the moment. I still enjoy the moments that I have with my kid. I still enjoy the moments with my husband. I enjoy the moments with my older children. I enjoy the moments with my grandchildren. I enjoy the moments with my father. I enjoy the moments with my biological mom and her side of the family. I enjoy the moments that I had with my brother when he was alive. I enjoy certain things, okay? I enjoy my life when I'm sitting here by myself drinking my coffee, when my son is gone with my husband somewhere to give me that time so he don't just be sitting in here while I'm doing my video. I enjoy the moments here with you all. I am enjoying the moments. You have to enjoy portions of life. I go places by myself and I enjoy those moments. Do you understand? She weds to be thanking Gerard for not being a coward and fully walking away from those kids, and she made it hard for him. She is one of the breathe air into his social media presence. Yep, she did. If she would have shut up, he would not have responded on social media. Big dummy. Okay. 100% I agree, Dr. A. And me, I feel like her hatred for him is made her not want to fight for the kids as hard as she could have and should have. She will always be stuck, though. She is a narc. That's what For Change says. She says, Olivia, you are dang on narc. They love attention no matter if it's good or bad. That is true about what I know about a narc. Okay? Now, she needs to stop giving life when the kids are there. Going live, sorry. She needs to stop going live when the children are there. Yes, she does. She needs to spend all that time with them. Exactly. Make it precious. Anyone that treats my kids good gets my respect. I appreciate that. That's me too. That's how I get down. Hit the like button, y'all. At Toy, she literally goes live every time she has them. She goes more live with them there than she does when they're not there. They are only little ones. You cannot get that back. I sometimes cry that my children are big and don't want to sit on my lap or hold my hand. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Here we go. What time is it? Okay, y'all. Let's continue. Now I'm gonna have to change the. Let's see how long I've been live. I've been live for 1 hour and 19 minutes. We're gonna try to finish a little bit of this video up. And no, we're gonna do as much as we possibly can. Then we're gonna end this live and then we're gonna come back live with just Jasmine. I'm gonna put that off for another hour. Okay.
Rex, I don't give a fuck who tries to come along, if they're adopted out, if they have foster parents, whatever the case may be. A kid has a mother and a kid has a father.
But that doesn't mean anything if they're not there. If that does not mean anything if they are not there, Olivia, there once rights have been terminated or once rights have been coined or cornered or changed in a different capacity, they cannot have the rights anymore to come into that child life and tell that child how to live, especially if they've been adopted out. What the heck are you talking about? Legally, they can't say jack nothing, Olivia. And if you were intelligent, if you would look past your own kulu, then you would know you would know something. But because you are so steadfast with being a illy formed in a person of a shell of a piss poor piece of shiggity, then you would know way better than what you do. But see, this is you, Stella. You the one that created this monster. You and your mom created this monster, which I believe in my hearts of our hearts that you're just as delusional as your daughter is delusional. And your mom is just as delusional as you are. And this is the reason why things happen and have occurred in your life. And the reason why we have to hear this horror slore get on live and basically lie every moment that she gets and lie about the truth when she is rainbow outside, is a rainbow outside, but yet she is painting a green picture. Now, we're not going to keep playing with this. We're not going to keep lying, Olivia. We're not going to allow you to lie in the Crystal Palace. Now, you can lie with your mama. You can even lie to the judge. You can continuously lie to Gerard and your children, but you're not going to be able to lie on this platform. We're not going to allow it. We are going to stamp it out each time that you open up your beak. We're going to let you know that you don't know what you're talking about and that you are a liar. I have a step nephew and had a mother like Liv has been in the family since he's been in the family since he was 5 years old, and we have all embraced him and supported him by going to his football games and events. His mother was a no-show, Olivia, which you have been that way for years at your son's games. Let's be clear about that. I mean, and I'm not saying she should have gone to all of his games, but at least supported him in his effort. You can still talk to him and say, hey, you did a really good. Oh, I seen you on social media. I seen that was really good. I'm not saying she should have to go to his game. Some people don't like all that. I don't, some people don't like all that, but you could at least supported him in wanting to do it, like maybe helping him to raise funds for his games or celebrating him in some form of fashion. That's all I'm saying. She didn't even have to go to his games, but just support him in whatever way that he needs support. She's trying to prove that she's a good mother by doing that, but making her look what bad. Okay? Now. Okay. All right, y'all.
That was my point, baby. And I'm not the type of bitch to come in and try to.
That's exactly what it is. And see, I want to talk to some of you all women. Now, when you call yourself a itch, I'm going to treat you like a itch. I'm not no itch. Now, you can be an itch all you want to. So you're not, so I get what you're saying. In other words, you're really not a mother, you're an itch. That's what you are. You're itch. So we have to conduct her as an itch and not as a what? A mother, because you are a what? Itch.
Play somebody's mother.
No, you just said you was not that type of itch. You said you're itch, not a mother.
Where that mama is and what she's going through, because I have respect for other mothers. Are you listening?
No, if you had a type of respect for other mothers, then you would know and you would respect her for just, no, she ain't their mother. She's not even a stepmother, but you still should have a level of respect. The fact that she is taking care of your children while they're in the care of their father, Olivia. Just like get your own Kulu out your, not Kulu, I'm sorry. Get your own, is it Kulu? Get your own Kulu or Ulu or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not, you know what I'm saying. Get your own Kulu out your own, bye-bye. Okay? And do what you need to do. And if you're not going to respect her, don't be against your children in doing better for themselves. Don't even talk about her. How about do the favor of not talking about her? Stop talking about step families. Stop talking about it because you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking crazy all because you're upset that Gerard has moved on. That's really what it all boils down to. When mothers aren't around, if they have other people to step up and play that role or to be a guidance or a feminine energy figure, we're going to acknowledge it, Olivia. We're not getting ready to listen to you over here. Many of us who are adopted or many of us who have been in foster care, because I was in foster care too, many of us who have been left for left to for whatever reason, or the situation is, or rights were terminated or rights were coined, basically where you're not going to be there on a full-term basis. I'm going to respect everybody involved because yes, you are correct. People have reasons. Like my biological mother had a reason. She wouldn't have had a place to stay. I would have been homeless. Thank God she gave me up for adoption. Thank God she put me in a service, a children's home for children to be adopted, not state care, excuse me. And if it was state care, that it was what it was. But thank God she put me into a home to find me a better home that I would have been provided for. And thank God I had the type of family that I had that told me, hey, yes, you are adopted. We're not your biological parents, but we are your parents. And we love you unconditionally. And they did, and they do. Okay. Excuse me, Olivia, but you are a slore. Nobody will ever listen to you. This is why your children will never respect you. This is why you are in the situation you are, because you don't have respect for yourself. You don't have respect for your children. You don't have respect for anything that is not plaguing to you, that is not kissing your butt. And this is why you would never grow as a total human being. And as in the words of Celie, until you do right by your children, until you do right by parties that are the ones that you're talking about, you would never, ever, ever, ever be anything. And on that note, I am out of here. I have to go. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I will be back in a few more minutes. Please give me an hour or so. Let me calm myself down. Let me speak. And I will be back in a second. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's get up out of here. Thank you so much.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit.